Hello, everyone. Excellent day. My name is Nnoka. I am the More Coach. Wow, wow, wow. Today is day 6. I feel like dancing. What a journey, right? And today we'll be talking about your vision and your future. This is very important because everyone wants to be successful and everyone wants to become more. But the question is, what is holding you back from your desired results? We might find out one or two things that will be useful for you here today. All right. So, first of all, someone had asked me in the groups, one of the groups here last week, about the difference between purpose and vision. And I'm going to say it again here for the benefit of others, right? So, everyone has the same purpose here on earth. Our purpose here on earth is to reflect the divine in the flesh, to be a representative of God, the creator, in the physical form, and to do that in the way only you can, or the way only I can. And that unique way that I have chosen to be a representative of God is my mission here on earth. So my mission could be singing, it could be that I'm a dancer, or I could be the president, or I could lead a lot of people to become better versions of themselves, like being a coach. So we all have different missions here on earth, but the same vision, right? And I hope that's clear. Another thing is that we now have this mission in pictures in our minds, right? So the pictures and the action that we take to accomplish this mission, which is the only way that the mind works to get it done, by seeing the mission in pictures, is what is called our vision, right? So if you look at the word vision, vis and shun, there are two words. Vis from visuals, which means pictures, and shun from action, which is the goal settings and all that we do, and the actual action taken for this mission to become a physical thing, to be manifested, right? And so that is the vision. So we have the purpose, which is to be God in the flesh in the unique way, which is our mission. And then we now see it in pictures and do the actions. That's our vision. All right. So vision is not complete if it doesn't have the action. It's just pictures, right? And that's not what we want, because a lot of us have just remained dreamers without action. And this is now the time for us to understand what we need to do to take those pictures and make them real vision of our mission, so that they can be accomplished, right? And we can step into our greatness, which is the reason for this challenge, to become more, the more challenge, right? So I'm going to break down some secrets that people don't know. Our brains only work in pictures, not words. That's why I can tell you, think about a blue elephant or a red car, and your brain does not spell the words red car or blue elephant. What you see is actually the picture of a blue elephant, right? Or the red car. Another good example is, let's say you're out there somewhere and you forgot your phone at home. Immediately you remember, what you start doing is you engage the brain. Your brain starts to scan your house, in pictures. It scans the living room, the chairs, the cushion, to see if the phone is on the chair or it scans the table, your bed. It goes to the room and all of that, trying to figure out where you forgot your phone. And that is how the brain works, right? There's also the subconscious mind that is working 247, churning out things for you to be focused on, right? Because this are things that you don't want to focus on, because the subconscious mind gives us both, right? Depending on what pictures we feed it with. So yesterday I spoke about feeding your mind and its importance. So if you haven't watched that video or listened to it, please go and watch it. It's so good. All right, it's going to help you understand this even more. All right, so the 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 subconscious is constantly breaking down things that you want, millions of information that it wants you to focus on, to the smallest ones that it wants you to focus on, right? And the part of your brain that is responsible for that, I spoke about it, is the RAS, reticular activation system, in one of the videos, right? So it's breaking that so that you be focused on it. And that's why when you want a car, you begin to see that same car everywhere and you're wondering, why is everybody buying the same car, right? But they've always had it, you just never noticed, right? So your your subconscious now pushes it into the superconscious. That's what is sometimes called, which is the universe, and everything in the universe starts to work and make sure that that thing, that intention that you have, or you have pushed out there into life, right? That it begins to bring it into the physical. And that's how you manifest stuff, right? So you can create the wrong pictures and you also can create the wrong results or no results at all. So it's very important for us to visualize the kind of success or kind of pictures or results that you want, right? And make sure that you're matching it with feelings. So some people have told me, while I'm coaching them, that they can't visualize. And what I have shown them, to wake them up to the fact that they can visualize, is that I have called their attention to a memory. So when I tell them to think of something, maybe when they got married, they say, yes, can you see how you walked down the aisle? They say, yes, can you see how you held hands, how excited you were? They say, yes. And then I tell them, what you're doing is visualization, but the only thing is that you are visualizing the past, not the future that you want. All right, so everyone can do that, and it's important to learn how to do it and continue doing it, because you enhance it. It's like a muscle. All right, your visioning ability can be enhanced. So some of us make some mistakes that I just want to quickly talk about. Number one is that we keep our goals in the future. You don't want to do that anymore. You want to write your goals in the present tense, or like you've already achieved it. Because if you write your goals in the future, every time you pick up your book or where you've written it, guess what? You're always reading it like the goal is in the future. So if I come 4 years from now and still read it, it will still read like my goal is in the future, because I have said I will, or I want, or I'm going to. So what you want to do is simple. Say, I am so happy and grateful now. And the reason why you use grateful in this sentence is because gratitude is the catalyst for you to actually manifest all of your goals and your dreams. It is a powerful catalyst. All right. Now, so you say happy and grateful now. So you want to be happy now and you want to be grateful now, because you believe you need to feel like you've already achieved that goal. You need to feel like you've already achieved it now. So that brings me to the second one, but I'm going to complete this. So I'm so happy and grateful now that I have done so and so in the month of this, on this day and this year. All right. So with that, you're now creating a picture like you've already attained this goal. And the mind's eye will start to work so that the subconscious takes it in and the superconscious starts to walk you like you've already been there. You need to feel like you already have it. And when you feel like you already have it, you have created, there is no void in the universe. So since you feel like you've already created it, the universe will be forced to get it into place for you in the physical. All right. Very important. So when you said that, that means you have stepped into the picture. some people don't step into the picture of their dreams or their vision, right? They are just watching it and they are thinking about it, and it's like they're just watching a movie of somebody else instead of getting a more intense and vivid feeling that it has already happened. And it's very, very important to feel this, because the secret is in the feeling. Is very, very, very important. Another thing that we make a mistake of is that we're focusing on things that we do not want instead of the things that we want. And so some people, when you ask them what do you want, they say, I don't want to be poor. Okay, so what do you want now? I want to be rich. Does that really mean? All right, so they focus on what they don't want, because it's very simple. Why? We've been conditioned to, focus on the things that we don't want. Like they say, don't talk to strangers, don't talk to beggars, don't do this, don't do that, don't put in your hand in the oven, it will hurt you. Don't do this way, it do this. So we're always looking for what is negative so that we can avoid something, right? So that's how we've been conditioned, and that's just okay. But now that you know that, focus on what you want, right? Always focus on what you want so that you can create the picture that you are looking for. And guess what? If you say I don't want this, guess what? You're still focusing on that which you don't want. So don't focus on that. All right. And another mistake that we make, right, like I said, is I want to be rich. What is rich to you? Or I want a roof over my head. What does that mean? Right? I want to be richer. Now that is just so vague. You can't go into a supermarket and say, I want beverages. No one will give you any beverage except you tell them what you want. So you come down to, I want Milo, a brand. Then you still need to tell them what size. Is it the Milo in a tin? Or is it Milo in a refill pack? Or is it in the small sachets? And then when you tell them, then they can tell you how much it is. And then you can buy it. Right? So you have to be super clear about what you want. And that helps you to get that going. So today, what I want us to do is write out, 3 or 4 goals or vision. Sorry, not goals right now, but vision. The vision in 1 or 2 areas of our lives that we want to have, to manifest something. Let's start with that. 1 or 2 places that you want to manifest something, and actually go in to visualize it. Write out the goals like you have already achieved it. Visualize it, and then you're good to go, right? The moment you do this, you start to put things in place for you to manifest it, because only you can visualize and manifest for yourself. No one else can change your vision or manifest it. No people in the village are against you. Only you can do what you need for you. So today, what we want you to do is write out the vision for 2 important areas in your life. Then write out goals for them and how you want them to happen. Write out the goals like I told you, like you've already achieved them, right? And then visualize them. Visualize the goals. Say to yourself, I am manifesting it already. Visualize it, feel it, be excited about it, step into the picture and embrace yourself when that's happening, and then manifest it. So it's time for you to manifest, right? So let me know how this worked for you. I'm always excited to hear from you. God bless you.